Today's video is on the fly because it's not real late, but it's super dark outside and I just want to see if something is actually going to work. So I am near the printer. So I got a printer right now. So I have brought my LOKLiK iCraft with me to where I'm at, and we're going to be doing a print and cut today. So this should test out to see if that calibration was correct. And we're also going to be testing out some sticker paper. It's just a little bonus, some Velcro embroidery and a Velcro button that I stuck to this backpack. If you guys want to see a review on this backpack, I did one a long time ago, as well as on the duffel bag. And surprisingly, it got crazy amount of views, and I've helped sell a bunch of these backpacks and the duffel bags. Anyways, the reason why we're showing you guys this is because I do not have any type of carrying case for this LOKLiK, and I didn't want to put it back in the box, but look, y'all, it fits in my backpack. And this backpack is the size of like a carry-on. You could bring this on an airplane, and it can fit underneath the seat of an airplane. So yeah, it counts as a carry-on. This actually sticks over just a little bit of the, matter of fact, we ain't got to get into all that. Just know it fits in the backpack. It's not heavy at all, super light. So we're going to be connecting that to the Wi-Fi, and then we have the the paper that we just got. So this paper is for laser and inkjet printers. This is sticker paper, 8.5 by 11 inches right there. Also shout out to the Rode mic. That's what I'm recording this with right now. Rode sent me this really dope mic. Excuse my ashy hands. But yeah, we're going to be testing this out today, sticking a piece on here. I'm going to go ahead and I guess connect to my tablet now. And we're going to go ahead and set up a quick project for a print and cut. This is our little setup for the day. I just have this thing sitting on top of a desk right now, and it's looking mighty nice. All right, so this is what we're going to go ahead and do today. Again, this was a design that I digitized. I created this design not that long ago, actually. If, matter of fact, here's a piece of it right there. I actually did a two-part design to put it on like the left and the right side of a jacket that has a zipper on it. I was testing that out. So you guys are looking at one piece right there, and there's the other piece, and I guess I'll show you guys the actual thing when I get back to the spot. But yeah, we're doing this again on the fly. So first things first, let's go ahead and press power on the machine. And I have this thing recording too on my tablet as well. So we are multitasking here. Let this thing do its little reading. Hopefully I have everything I need, because I didn't bring the little attachments that go right here with the deep cut blade and everything. So I just have the regular cut blade, which should be fine for printing stickers. We're going to go into, let me slide this out of the way. I guess let me backtrack. This is the design that we're going to be making, but we're going to be making it in a sticker today. So how do I do this? Okay, so matter of fact, I'll switch to the recording of this screen and you guys will see it happening right now. All right, so the first thing you want to do to go ahead and get this set up is go ahead and click on the device right here, and in the upper right hand corner we'll click those three dots and then click connect device. Now it does say connecting right there in the center, and as it loads, the light will turn blue on the machine and it will move to let you know that it is now paired up. So now that we do have this thing all paired up, let's go ahead and get our project set. So I did start a project. So we'll go to my projects, never deny me, be thankful. And this is what we're going to be working with today. I'm going to click go to design or go design. And I already started it. So let me just click that one off. Once you tap on it, you can move this whole thing around, do whatever you got to do. And once you tap on it though, it'll tell you the size. So I'm going to be testing this out at 2 inches in height, and we're going to make a couple of them. But to get it set up properly for the paper that we're going to be using today, again, we're using 8.5 by 11 inch sticker paper. So let me go to canvas setup. We're going to go to, we are going to be using our 12 by 12 mat, because there's already only two choices, either 12 by 12 or 12 by 24, or you can use smart materials and go 13 by whatever. But the paper that I'm going to be printing on, and this is what somebody asked me, by default it says 12 by 12, giving you this entire frame to work with, and that's not what we're going to be doing today. We're printing and then cutting. So make sure you click letter, which is 8.5 by 11 inches. And I do want to click show material frame, so I know to stay within the frame that I'm working with. And there it is. You can now see the area that you have to work with. If I were to, I don't want to move it around, so I guess I'll just show you guys like this, but I've already created this design exactly how I want it to work for embroidery and or vinyl, heat transfer or sticker or whatever. So if you guys see, there's already a border and everything on the design. But if I did want to adjust that, make the border smaller, larger, or whatever, it would be larger if anything. I go down here at the bottom, I click on layers. I go into the group that this design is in. Let me slide this out the way. And this is my layer for the background. So if you guys can see, as I'm tapping this, the background will either go away or come back. So this whole thing is broken down. Like, again, this is to show you guys that this is not no one else's design. Every single part of this design can be adjusted. Some of them you can't see because the black is covering it. But yeah, I broke it down by colors and everything. So complete. I'm going to have the design exactly as it is with no extra border, sized at 2 inches. And we are going to be doing, what are we doing? I was going to say we're going to do in a line, but I guess I'm not going to be doing the align because I don't need it to cut every single thing in the design. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Bear with me because this is the very first time that I'm doing it on this program. And as you guys can see too, I got stuff to do. I came over here to drop off some food because we about to have a Christmas party coming up, you know, so I'm on the fly. I'm trying to get back to where I'm at. I've just been running around all over the place. Okay, so let's go. So instead of me copying and pasting this exact same design over and over and over to fill up this space, if I had more designs, I would. But right now, we're just sticking with this one. So I'm going to go down here at the bottom and click where it says array. And that will multiply the design for me. So I think I could fit about 3 of them there. So on the y-axis, we're going to fit 3. Can this slide out the way? It can't. And on the x-axis, we could probably get 4 of them things on there. And we're going to space it out just a little bit. About 10. Yeah, that should be enough. About 10. Then we'll click confirm. All right. I don't think I even need to move them. I could move it. Y'all seen that? Just highlight them all and I'll put it right in the center. All right. So now that I have all of them highlighted, what I'll be doing is clicking make. Should I do that? It's not even like highlighted. So I don't know why it doesn't let me click make. Let's see. Let me do this again. Let me hide the layers. Okay, so that's weird. Once I hid the layers, now it lets me click make. And we're going to be doing, it shows a cut. Oh, yeah, it is cut. Okay, so we're clicking print and cut. We need to go ahead and print it, of course. Before I print it though, I have to load that paper in there. So got my machine up here. It's probably got to connect. And give me 1 second while I set up this printer and I'll be right back. All right, here we are at the printer. I'm gonna go ahead and load a piece of this in here. By the way, this is that sticker paper. We're gonna load a piece in. This is not a tutorial on how to use your printer because, you know, I don't know how to tell y'all about that, but I loaded that in there. Matter of fact, I forgot something else too. If I print this, where is it gonna cut? Let's just see if it's smart enough to know to only cut the border out. Let's see. We're gonna click print. Start printing. Boom. Now let's see what pops out of here. Did I do something wrong? What does it say right here? Do not move the image on the canvas. So I ain't moving it. It is where it is. I did set it to print then cut. I pressed print, but ain't nothing happening. Did I do something wrong? Let me try it one more again. Print. Preparing. Paper size. It was already wrong anyway. It's supposed to be letter size. All right, man, this thing's tripping. I'll be back once it's actually printed and on the mat. All right, so I think it worked. Printing upside down after I did a test on here. Looks like it kind of worked. However, I had to do a lot of messing around, so this is probably not going to look the greatest. Yeah, doesn't look great at all. Might be able to fix that, but what I could say, I just want to be 1000% honest. LOKLiK, you guys have a lot, and I mean a lot of work to do on the app, because I've been sitting here playing around with this thing for at least an hour just trying to get this thing to print, because I'll actually show you guys real quick what I was getting stuck with. I had to like do a little workaround. Let me find the app again. All right, so this is the app right here. That is set to our parameters of letter size paper, 8.5 by 11. However, every single time that I attempt to click to print it, it looks like it wants to work, but by default, it keeps wanting to change the paper size to A4. And even though I can go in here and hit the drop down and hit letter size, if you guys look at that background, absolutely nothing changes at all in it. So it doesn't matter which one I select. It just does like a little glitch and then goes back to whatever it wants to do. So even 8 by 10, it just like, it doesn't move at all. I'm literally selecting every single one legal size. Doesn't really make any changes at all. So every single time that I've attempted to try to print it, the printer itself like overwrites and says, no, this is not going to work. So I did go ahead and get it to print. Even though the quality is not good at all, I don't think that is the fault of the LOKLiK software, but the LOKLiK software couldn't get it to print at all. So this is the best I can get for now. So now let's stick it on our mat and try to cut it out, because I'm ready to go. Now, I just hope this goes correct. And if it doesn't, I'm gonna have to upload this video anyway, because I'm just frustrated, man. I've already calibrated the machine the other day, and now the print settings are messed up, and I don't know. I didn't recalibrate it, so it should be good from when I did it the other day. Even if it does work though, the resolution is not good, but I'm just trying to get something going. Hopefully it'll get better a little bit later. Let's just see what it can do. By the way, I selected like the thermal paper like I did with the other test cut, because I think this is about the same thickness as the other stuff. Why is it doing those really tiny cuts? That's very weird for it to do a little tiny cut like that. What is going on? Oh yeah, let's cancel this. You guys, it's been nearly 2 hours. The image is blurry. The software does not want to work. And yeah, there's just so many things that need to be adjusted. Like I can't even, oh man, I don't even feel like talking no more. I'm super frustrated. I just want this thing to hurry up and just be done. Whether it comes out good or not, and it does look like it's coming out decent, I guess. Did that cut? I mean, I guess. But it doesn't really matter, I guess, if the, nah, look, it's a little off right there too. Oh well. Oh well, y'all, I tried. My phone is running out of space. Yeah, will not be trying print and cut again. Good thing is for me, this is not the main reason that I wanted this. I wanted it for the applique that I am successfully able to do. However, for those of you who did ask me to do print and cut, or this is your main thing, they gotta do some work on this. No lie. And I'm just going to end the video right here. Subscribe if you want to. Like the video if you want to. I'm frustrated. If you're frustrated with me, drop a comment below. I'm out. Goodbye. All right, guys, so it's been a couple of days and I didn't want to end the video with as much frustration as I had. Still frustrated, but the good news is I did reach out and send an email directly to LOKLiK. And even though I sent them a message late at night, they responded. I didn't respond to their email that they replied to me to, but then a couple of days later, they responded again and told me they are working on the issue. So this is just a video to show them more evidence of what I was referring to, as well as to show you guys the current problems that I'm having with the machine. Or it's not really the machine, it's the software. So the software just needs an update, and I'm pretty sure it could be a lot better than what it is. This is the original thing. I only tried it one time. In the beginning of the video, when I was just like, I don't know what those tiny little cuts are doing. What it was doing is cutting out the little black between all the the leaves and stuff like that. And I'll show you guys what's going on in the software here though too. But you can also see, even though I calibrated the machine once, it still didn't cut properly on the line. So they said they're going to try to work on that. The resolution from this being not clear at all, I wouldn't say that's a fault of the machine itself, but again, it's a problem with the software, because the software didn't want to print this thing at all for me. So I had to save the screenshot as a PDF, and then I printed it, and then maybe I messed up with the resolution. But anyways, it did work. So it didn't cut through the back like it's not supposed to, but the stickers did come out. So as far as the calibration, if the calibration was correct, these stickers would be perfect. But I do want to show you guys the issue that I'm having with the software. So here's all the layers and stuff like that. I broke them down by colors and stuff like that, and the objects within the design. That's all the white, and then there's just some more black in here. So here's the problem. Even though I have small pieces of black in this layer for the leaves and things like that, I do have a black background. So I've already separated this stuff, right? So if I take away the background would be gone, then it comes back. The other black layer that's right here, if I toggle that, you guys can see the outline and everything on the box and on the leaves and stuff like that that I added. So here's the issue. Once I select everything, they're already separate, right? This black layer is not in this group, and they're already separate. But if I say, hey, I want to click this whole thing to do a print and cut, I go over here, I click make, right? Go down, print, then cut. I'm not going to try to do it again because I just know it's not going to work just yet, but I want to show you guys the other issue. So the other issue is, even though I had two groups of black, right? There was one up top and then there was one at the bottom. Well, it grouped everything in one. So let's just say I want to do the black. Like, I don't need it to cut out the letters or nothing like that. I don't need it to cut out the inside of the leaves or the box, even though that's a black layer right there, right? So this is the black group though. So if it wants to cut everything to black, that includes the background, the leaves, but I don't need none of this, right? So why would it not let me uncheck these? I've already grouped them the way I wanted them to be grouped, and so that's another problem too. So that's why I did that. I only wanted to do this, but it doesn't give me that option. And then it comes up, hey, you sure you want to calibrate it? You want to do it? So even though I've already done this, it keeps asking you. So I'm just going to say, I know. Well, I also know I could have clicked don't show again, but I would say don't show again if it actually is going to work properly, which it doesn't. So I just need it to work, and then I won't need it to show me again. But yeah, that's the main problem. So if I cut this right now, it's not only going to cut the background, it's going to cut all this stuff. And yeah, stay tuned though, because I'm not giving up on this machine. Because again, what I actually need it for works amazing. So it's not really going to hold me up. However, if I am able to print stickers and other stuff like this, it would help me out a lot to be able to add more into my shop. But yeah, even with the calibration, still a little off. I need to be able to print not all of the black in my design, but just the parts that I want. I needed to print the whole thing and only cut certain parts, not by color. And as of now, you can only do it by the group. There's no, you can't click any of these and click delete or anything. It's all or nothing. So there it is, LOKLiK. There's my evidence for what I was referring to. Again, though, for what I told you guys is that LOKLiK did respond to my email. I just haven't responded to them, and I kind of don't think I need to just yet, but they just told me they put it on file, they hear what I'm saying, and they're going to work on it. And from what I have heard about other people who own LOKLiK machines is that they really do be putting in work and giving the customers what they need. So all I'm saying is stay tuned, and if I do get this problem resolved, I will definitely, for surely, update you guys in a future video.